So hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of AMZ's Corner. How you all doing out there? So it's Easter today. Happy Easter to all of you and all your little loved ones out there chasing Easter eggs around. Well, I feel a little left out. I want to look for some Easter eggs, and if anybody that knows me or anybody that's subscribed to my channel for some time knows that my Easter eggs are old, abandoned, neglected, rusty, paint-peeling vehicles sitting in people's yards. So yeah, I drive a lot. I drive around here in northern Massachusetts, and something about this part of the country, people just seem to like to buy cars, let them sit for years and years and years, rot away, tires go flat, rust out, and people obviously knock on doors because they want to have them, and the cars just sit and sit and sit. So I think what we're going to do today is we're going to drive around and we're going to look at all the cool rusty metal just languishing in people's yards. I've looked at for a long time. My father used to live down this road. We got a 300ZX. Sorry about the zoom. We got 300ZX and an old Buick Riviera wagon. Is that what that is? Is that what we got back here? But yeah, I've seen this one sitting here for an awful long time too. Too bad too. 300ZX, that would have been a fun one. What's the plate say? 02. It's been there for a few years, boys. Definitely been there for a few years. But yeah, let's keep going. We got some more to look at. And then right down the street, we got this nice old Thunderbird just sitting there. That's been there for a few years too. This is right down the street from that 300ZX, and seems flat tires. Yeah. Alright, next up, next Easter egg we got here are these two. We got a Z28 and a, I'm not sure what that is. It's been here for a while, whatever she is. You guys are probably gonna kill me, but it's not really my cup of tea of a car. If I had a choice between the two, I would probably rather the Z28. But even the Z28 I'm not really a huge fan of, but they were cool cars when I was growing up. They were cool cars. That was the car the jock in high school would have driven when I was in high school. And there we go. Two more Easter eggs. Let's see how many more we can find today. Coming up here, I've been driving down this road for the better part of my whole life, 40 years or so. And I remember being a little kid, seeing this thing looking a lot better than it does today. Focus up for me here. Definitely a cool rig. Definitely a cool rig. Wonder if we can see what the name is on the door. Let's bear with me. Well, it just says not for hire. Sorry about the shakiness. I got a pretty high zoom lens on here. I don't want to go trespassing in people's backyards and side yards, but if you can see it from the road. Nice old girl, huh? Nice old truck. Well, alright boys, we got a long way to go. We got a lot more cars to look at today. Alright boys, something a little different here. We got a little bit of late model stuff. Looks like an old Subaru and riced up slightly MX-3. Now, I used to work for Mazda back when those cars were new, and pretty cool cars all in all. It had the smallest displacement V6 engine ever produced in that car right there, that red one. Nice Talon, another WRX in front of it, but yeah, just a couple of cool cars just languishing away right there. I see these almost every day. I come right by here to grab my lunch, and yeah. Well, we got a lot more Easter eggs to go. Here's the next one I see all the time. This is about a half-mile from the shop I work at. It looks like an old, is that a Duster or a Roadrunner? Zoom in and see what we got going on there. Yeah. About as close as we're going to get to it, but yeah, there we another old classic just sitting here in the weeds. It's got rally wheels on it. I just can't remember what that is. I know my old man's rolling in his grave right now. You don't know what that is? It's either a Duster or a Roadrunner. Nice, nice. Poor old cars just rotting away out here. People just love letting them sit. Alright, another Easter egg down. Still got a lot more to go. Alright, next up I give you these two Corvettes. Been sitting here for quite some time now. The interesting thing about these two cars is I've actually driven both of these. Worked on both of these Corvettes just sitting here. This is one of Approved Auto's customers. But he has, I want to say, close to a dozen of these things. Varying years and all. This is just one place he keeps a couple of them. But yeah, I remember doing valve cover gaskets on this one, some other tune-up stuff, and I know I've worked on this one and driven this one, given it its oil changes and its cold starts, but this guy's just had too much going on to be able to get in and enjoy these cars. He had a lot of life stuff happening, as always happens, but yeah, a couple of Corvettes for you. Next Easter egg, right here on the very busy Route 125, we got a nice old Volvo 240 here. Been there a while, boys, been there a while. I like that kind. I think those are real neat looking cars. Real neat looking cars. And then you got the Dodge Stealth beside it. I wonder if that's basically a 3000 GT. Is that what they call that? The world market car. You got another Stealth. Been sitting some time there, but yeah, I really like the Volvo in this picture. At 240, it could be a real cool car someday. Nice, nice. All right, so we got another little Easter egg over here next to the famous seafood joint here in Plastow. Unfortunately, it's a little blocked in. What we have here is a double grill 1-ton truck. Now this is a truck I really would like to own because I love the double grill, the twin grill front ends on these. But yeah, sorry you can't see a little more of it, but it is what it is. The only reason I'm able to get this close to it is because we're in the parking lot of the seafood restaurant, and you know, it's not really trespassing. Nice old truck. I take a road test down 125. This is one of my road tests, and I get to look at this truck saying, oh man, that's the truck I want. Other than it being, you know, a dump bed on the back, and but it is a double grill. Awesome. Well, next up is another Easter egg. An old Cadillac. What is it? What does that say? Dynaflow? I don't know a lot about this car. Man, is it a looker, huh? It's definitely a looker. $2,000 on the plate. Last time she drove. Need some peel and paint, boys. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for the peel and paint. Peel and paint. This is in the storage area, right almost across the way from the shop. This thing I look at all the time too. Not necessarily my cup of tea. You guys know I like the quirky European stuff, but still some good eye candy, huh boys? Still another nice Easter egg out here. Still another nice Easter egg. Well, alright, let's get on to the next one. Well, here's the next Easter egg, and this time we get a 2-for-1 deal here. Got this old Blazer. Just rotting away halfway under that barn, halfway sticking out. Sorry, you can't get a little closer. Busy road here, busy road, and right across the street we have this old Chevy truck. Yeah, I'm sure these people have been asked a million times about this thing, where it's sitting, but yeah, another Easter egg, boys. I get to look at these things every day. Either on my way to work, on my way to lunch, or road tests. Well, alright boys, we're out here at back of my buddy's shop, the Duke of Saab. Look, you can tell. because he's got this EMS that's just been sitting out here way too long. Way too long. I think I'm gonna have a talk with this guy about this car, because I don't think he's ever gonna get around to getting it out of the cabbage. But yeah, something about these I really like. This would look really nice. This would look really nice next to my Sonnet. I love the front, man. The front of these cars is such a good looking thing. Such a good looking thing, huh? Yeah, now this has been here. This has been here for as long as I worked for Approved Auto. We actually used to share the lot. We used to have the shop over there, and I'd look at this thing every time I come over and see him. But I think this week we're going to sit down with George and have a talk about this car. It's about time we see this thing on my channel a little more, and maybe a little more in depth. Yeah. It's in really good shape. Really good shape overall. Yeah. Yeah, so this is going to be, I think this will be the last Easter egg for today. I think this is going to just about do it. We've driven all over, we've driven all over Massachusetts, northern Massachusetts, and southern New Hampshire, and the batteries are getting a little low in the cameras. So anyways, guys, yeah. I think we're going to see a little more of this one here. I hope you guys enjoyed driving around looking at all the Easter eggs. I sure did. I sure did. And until next time, guys, keep it out of the cabbage.